Welcome to the Official Personality Guru. ESTPs, also known as the Dynamo, tend to be energetic people who are always looking for their next thrill-seeking adventure. They really do bring a sense of dynamic energy to their personal and work relationships. This personality type often prefers to have a very fast-paced lifestyle, and they are quick to make choices. Being put on the spot can often be difficult for some people, but ESTPs thrive in this kind of environment. They will do what they think is right at the moment and won't look back. Extroverted, sensing, thinking, and perceiving. This description explains a person that is energized when they spend time with others. They thrive working around people and enjoy spending time with them compared to spending it alone. The Dynamo also tends to be someone who works with facts rather than ideas. They like to do things based on what they know and don't often like to dabble with creativity when it's not necessary. They also typically prefer to be spontaneous rather than having everything planned to a T. Their organization may be important to them. They feel like they can work under pressure and take things as they come. ESTPs are often referred to as the Dynamo because of their high energy and active approach to their life and work. Keep on watching so that you will be able to know more about the gist that we have said earlier in this video. Today, let's talk about ESTP Explained, what it means to be the ESTP personality type. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. Persuasive, energetic, and enterprising. The ESTP is an extrovert with a pioneering spirit. While ISTPs are apt to develop proficiency in their operation of tools and machines, ESTPs display skill in their operation of people. They are very transactional and adept in the art of negotiation. Dubbed the tactical promoter and entrepreneur, the ESTP is someone who has a knack for initiating new ventures and getting other people on board with their vision. They constitute roughly 10% of the population and are commonly found among salespeople, real estate developers, entrepreneurs, promoters, police officers, and in the military. ESTPs are dynamic and action-oriented. They are attracted to high-stakes, high-profile endeavors where they stand to win something or gain an achievement. They are competitive and will often seek to impart their children with a winner's mindset. The ESTP male or female is fun to be around and they enjoy being the center of attention. Bold and gregarious, ESTPs act on their instincts and feel little need to justify themselves. They can be unapologetically candid and informal. Traditions and nice ties are of less importance to them. They instead prefer to be original, authentic, and charismatic. Appearances matter greatly to the ESTP and they are often very concerned with image and fashion. Their style of dress and physical appearance is a significant part of their self-expression. Additionally, they like to be around exciting people and places. They want to be a part of the action and will often position themselves to take advantage of opportunities that come their way. They like to stay busy but only do things they view as worthwhile. ESTPs have short attention spans and have little patience for doing anything that is of no practical use to them. They are purpose-driven but sometimes unfocused. Distractions can derail their progress and they can draw criticism for reckless behavior and lack of patience. Surrounding themselves with more diligent and systematic individuals can help compensate for some of the details and logistics they are prone to overlook. Where ESTPs shine is in their power to spearhead new projects and get things up and running. They have the wherewithal to push against resistance and fight to get what they want or think is necessary, rather than give up or take the path of least resistance, and because of their select communication style and magnetic qualities. ESTPs can often get away with being a bit uncouth, crass, or insensitive. They tend to speak their mind and express their opinions in concrete terms. They don't really beat around the bush, but they know how to be tactical and tactful in their approach if it better serves their purposes. ESTPs are perceptive when it comes to reading body language and nonverbal cues. In the process of trying to persuade or make their point, ESTPs monitor people's faces for any signs of assent or dissent. They pride themselves on their ability to win support and get others to see things their way. Humorous and pleasure-seeking, the ESTP male or female is something of a big kid. They like to take risks and live in the moment. Consequences and ramifications are generally an afterthought and something they feel confident they can deal with when the time comes. They don't waste time and tend to be very direct to the point. They like to get things done quickly so they can move on to other things. Many ESTPs have an entrepreneurial spirit because ultimately, they don't want to be beholden to anyone. They prefer to operate with as much freedom and autonomy as possible and desire to achieve success on their terms. They are less service-oriented and are not big fans of hierarchical structures, bureaucracy, and authority figures, at least when it obstructs their agenda. ESTPs are realists and function best when they rely on their sensory instincts to guide them on a moment-to-moment basis. They, however, can run into problems when they attempt to interpret deeper, abstract meanings behind what they observe. Because of their inferior introverted intuition, ESTPs are susceptible to ill-conceived conspiracy theories, suspicions, and delusions. Symbology, metaphor, and pattern recognition are not their forte, but they can sometimes attempt to employ these things when their dominant extroverted sensing has hit a wall. Sometimes ESTPs can be in denial of their reality and use their introverted intuition to convince themselves that their situation is not what it seems. They can become disconnected and unwilling to accept evidence at face value because it does not support the outcome they expected or wanted. At their best, ESTPs are lively and exciting. They're highly capable but sometimes foolhardy, undisciplined, and opportunistic. They're appreciated for often saying and doing what many others are too scared and unwilling to do. This display great courage and authenticity, and as they learn to develop the foresight of their inferior introverted intuition and the conscientiousness of their auxiliary extroverted feeling, they will become a more complete and integrated version of themselves. How about you as an ESTP or any other personality type? What does it mean to be you, or how are people going to decipher that this trait accurately describes you? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. More often than not, ESTPs are very self-assured and they know what they want, and they are willing to work hard to get it. They are not lazy people. They put in the effort and are great at improvising. No one likes being put on the spot, but when they are able to come out of the situation with a solution. The dynamo may not find interview scenarios overly stressful, so they should use this time to explain their motivated mentality. Let the employer know who you are and what you are willing to do to work for them. Most ESTPs are very direct and to the point. They don't like to dance around the facts and are happy to let people know how they are feeling. More than anything, they do this to be efficient. If there is a problem that needs solving, they want it out of the way and done to the best of their ability. Being able to say it exactly how it is a great skill for leaders to have. Some people may not like this quality, but as long as you are doing it for the right reasons, embrace it. This personality type is driven, and a sense of competition can only help them feel like they need to do better. They can adapt to the environment, and if they are put on the spot, they will work with it. They're willing to do whatever it takes to get what they want. This can be personal or professional. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. Sometimes when a person is bold and highly motivated, they're constantly working towards goals and expect results of some kind. ESTPs are quick thinkers. They work well under pressure. But when things take a turn and slow down, this can be frustrating for the individual, as well as situations that can cause impatient feelings. They tend to feel the same way about others that don't work at the same pace as they do. They're willing to drop dead weight if it comes to it. Sometimes not make them great team players. When asked about weaknesses during an interview, it's good to point out your flaws and let the employer know that you don't think you're perfect. However, tweak them and let them know you're aware and improving yourself. Impatience can be seen as a positive weakness in some ways. It shows that you like to be on schedule and work to a certain standard. But let them know you will actively try to work on this flaw. When people don't like to work with a strict schedule, it can be easy to forget what you're meant to be doing. This can be easily forgotten and left until the last minute. Although the ESTP may be comfortable with this way of living and working, it can potentially breed chaos for everyone around them, causing a strain on their professional relationships. Working in a team means sometimes you will have to make compromises. Simply being mindful of your actions and trying to make a conscious change is enough. Small changes can go a long way. Even simply writing down a list at the beginning of each working day can make a difference. In interviews, it is important to explain the importance of improvement and that no one is perfect. Is it finally ringing a bell to you, especially to our ESFP listeners out there, that all of these leads to somewhere that describes you or your personality?